Hello everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, hi. My name is Busari Imolayo and I'm a registered nurse based in Nigeria. On this channel, I film content related to nursing and healthcare. And in today's video, I am going to be talking about things that nurses as well as student nurses should look into in 2022. If you are new here, please click on the subscribe button to join the YouTube family and also on the bell icon so you don't miss out when I drop another video. With that being said, let's get right into the topic for today. Alright, as much as we are all excited about the new year, we're all marrying, getting gifts, sending out wishes to our loved ones and families. There are so many things that we should consider doing once we get into the new year. Now, a lot of people refer to this as New Year resolutions, but for me, I just feel there are things we should put into consideration to have improvements in our lives and our careers as nurses. The first on my list is looking for information. Now, talking about looking for information, a lot of us feel we're looking for information by asking one person or the other, but when it comes to this type of information seeking that I'm talking about, I mean we should actively look for information, if possible weekly, daily may be too much, but look for information weekly. Go to online, go to YouTube, ask your senior colleagues, ensure that you know a lot about things. For example, if you want to travel out, ensure you have enough information, you know the requirements, you know the exams, what each exam entails, things that are expected of you, documents you need to have. If you want to specialize in an area, you need to know, okay, do I need certain hours of work experience to specialize in this area? Which schools are available where I can get this specialty? Is it possible for me to practice in Nigeria? What are my chances of getting a job after specializing in this area? Like, you need to keep looking for information. Even if you're still in school, you want to know how to study better, how to improve in your studies, how to improve your grades. Look for information. Ask people that possibly they were failing before and now they are doing fine, or possibly you go online to check what scholars have said on how to improve your grades. You need to actively look for information in 2022, because if you're not informed, if you don't have access to information, you are as good as being stagnant, and you're just going to keep repeating the same mistake those before you have made, or you yourself have been making in previous years. You will keep making it over and over again and nothing is going to change. The second on my list here is have a plan. Have a solid plan in 2022. Now, if you're a nurse or you're a student nurse, you have looked for information possibly on a specialty or leaving the country or a particular area you want to diversify in or specialize in. You have gotten information. The next thing is for you to draw out a solid plan. How do you intend to get there? If you want to, okay, I'm going to be taking examples from everything I mentioned now. If you want to leave the country or you want to travel out, I expect you to start saying, okay, I want to save so amounts by so time, or I'm going to get this extra job so that I can make extra income. Okay, I'm going to start studying for my English proficiency exam so time. I'm going to get a tutor, or I'm going to start doing it on my own. You get, I'm going to look for people who also have interest. I'm going to make friends with them and gather information also from them. That is one part. Now, if you are the type that just wants to improve your grades, you may have a plan. Okay, fine, I want to increase the number of hours I'm reading. Possibly you're reading just 2 hours daily, you want to increase it to 4. Maybe, okay, I'll make it 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours later in the day or in the evening. You can do it that way. You need to create a solid plan. If you want to specialize in an area, okay, my plan is I'll go to that school, I'll travel down to possibly the school you for the specialty is not in your area or not where you reside basically. Then you want to travel to that area to look at what the premises of the school is like, who are the officials there. You want to ask questions, see if there are ways you can do a part-time, be a part-time student, work and school at the same time. It's just a plan. You have a plan. It's not just that, okay, you just sit down and say, I want to increase my grades, or you just sit down and say, okay, I want to specialize in this area, or I want to leave the country, and you just sit down. You don't have a plan. You're waiting for, I don't know, manna from heaven to fall, which is actually not possible. So the next thing on my list is, after you've had a plan, then you need to work towards the plan. This is the most important aspect of anything you're going to do in 2022. You need to work towards that plan. Don't just put it in your notebook that you want to do this by so time, and you don't work towards it. You have to work towards it every single day. The little you do, possibly you want to take English proficiency exam and you read 1 or 2 lines about that exam every day. Before you know, before the end of the year, that means you have read 2 multiplied by 365 lines within the year. You have to work towards the plan. You don't just sit and wait for things to happen. You've made the plan. You had the desire. Look for information about the desire you had. You made a plan to achieve that desire you had. Now you have to work towards the plan. Now this also goes for those who want to become entrepreneurs or who want to become healthcare content creators. Those of you that want to create content about health, possibly you want to start using social media and all. You need to start learning about social media. Okay, how does Instagram work? How does YouTube work? How does TikTok work? How does Facebook work? What are the algorithms? What are the things that would make me get more visibility? Start learning things that are in line with that desire or that plan you already have. So that is the first 3 I'll be talking about. Now the next one I'm going to be talking about is majorly for those who are in their final years or who are currently practicing nurses. But before I talk about that, please give this video a like if you're enjoying the video. Then click on subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Don't forget to share this video to your friends when you're done, and let's get into the last point. Now the last point I'm going to talk about is very important, and sadly it's not something you're going to be hearing from so many nursing lecturers, because these are things that are outside nursing. So the last one is to learn things outside nursing. No matter what, even if you're the most intelligent and skilled nurse, you will still need so many other things aside your nursing skill, aside the practical skills or the theoretical knowledge about nursing to survive in the world. Now personally for me, between 2020 and 2021, I've taken several courses on things that are not related to nursing. I had to take courses on videography, photography, graphic designing, SEO, marketing, so many things that were not even related to nursing, and I had to put all that together to do whatever it is I am doing, either at work, online. You need to learn about different social media. I had to learn about different social media apps, how they work, things I need to do. Now if you don't learn about these things, it may be very difficult for you to adjust. This is 21st century and everything is going digital. If all you know is how to give injections or how to read 6 hours in a day, I am not saying anything is wrong with any of those things I just mentioned, but that is not enough for you to stand out. If you want to stand out, you want to get employment quickly, or you even want to start a business on your own, you're going to have to start learning things. Another thing is gain financial intelligence. Gaining financial intelligence is something that is very important for every nurse. Now we need to understand that multiple streams of income is actually the way to wealth, and not just being a clinical nurse. There's no how you're going to be just a clinical nurse in one single hospital doing just one job and you expect to become so wealthy. I'm sorry if I'm breaking your heart, but that is just the truth. Nobody becomes wealthy with just one source of income. Learn about that, diversifying, creating multiple streams of income, saving, investing, cryptocurrency, forex. Learn about things that are not within nursing if you actually want to succeed. I'm not saying nursing is not good or nursing is not sufficient, but you need more than that. So that brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please click on the like icon to just tell YouTube that this video is nice and help us reach out to other people that are in need of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.